The Justice Minister made his position known on Wednesday at a child diversion sensitization program in St. Mary. Instead, he argues there is need to reinforce parental responsibility.
Because the truth is, I'm not too sure that it helps. We have to find a way to force these fathers to pay maintenance. But many of them, don't want work. Because if it ever turns up that they're in some job, then they know they will be taken to family court to provide maintenance. So they hide and do a little hustling rather than going to a regular job and paying maintenance. But somehow we need to find a way to make sure that they live up to their maintenance payment.
On September 22, Opposition Leader Dr. Peter Phillips, in his presentation to the 81st Annual Conference of the People's National Party, said the next PNP administration would pass the law for paternal leave.
The next PNP government will pass a paternity leave law that will require fathers to accept responsibility for their children and to be involved in the life of their children who they bring on earth.
Last month, President of the Jamaica Civil Service Association, JSCA, O'Neill Grant, announced that the organization will be pushing discussions on the introduction of paternity leave in Jamaica. Mr. Grant, who noted that fathers need time off from work at the birth of their children, similar to the period provided for mothers under the Maternity Leave Act, responded to the Justice Minister.
We have a lot of studies that have been done that has indicated the level of responsibility that men have as it relates to their children. However, our laws and our societal structure has not caught up with what we are seeing in our daily lives. And I think the wish of the Minister for men to be more responsible, whilst a real one, does not validate his point for the lack of support for paternity leave. Children have two parents, and when the mother has birth, as the minister is indicating that the father should be there for the birth, what happens after the birth? Who helps the mother around the house?
And with the issue of paternity leave becoming contentious, it was time to take it to the bar of public opinion. The question: do you think men should be entitled to paternity leave?
To be honest, I don't see anything wrong with it, It's just that a lot of us men sometimes we will overdo things, We're a human being, so we work hard. Like a man like me, I take care of my family to the fullest. Yeah, a little time would be good for me to stay home with the kids and help out, Because sometimes the mothers, them really stress and them have it hard. So yes, I would say yes, definitely.
They need to be there at first stage where they mesh with the child at that first stage.
Yes, definitely, because the stress that a woman feels, in giving birth and the after effects is, men have to go through the same, like them have to go through that being there for the woman. So why not? 3 months will be good. 3 months will be great.
If it's even 6 weeks until the wife can be able to function properly, they should get time off.
Yes, I am. Kawa, woman have it, I get leave and I get them money behind it. Then what? When a human being too, man forget it too, of course.
Take 2 people to make a baby, and the woman needs help. When she just come back from the hospital and she can't do as much as before, it's nice to have a man helping her. Nothing is wrong in that.
A couple weeks to help around the house.
Why would they need it? Let's face it. What are they going to do? Help his wife or his girlfriend? He's going to get abused. How are you going to prove that he's the father of the child? How are you going to prove that? Definitely not. Men are tough people, and we rule, and we should not. We should leave that to the women.
Under the maternity leave law, a woman is entitled to 12 weeks leave with pay for the first 8 weeks. A female worker is entitled to 3 paid maternity leave while in the employ of the same employer. Kimberly Broderick, Frontline News.